Okay, I'll call this meeting to order, and we have the minutes from our February 3rd meeting, and we only had, there were just 3 of us there, so.
Yeah, I'll move we approve the minutes of February 3rd then.
And I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Abstain.
Okay, so we need that. We have bills for payment. We have warrant 17 and 17P, the payroll.
Well, go ahead, yeah.
I'd move approval of warrants 17 and 17P.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? All right, warrant 17 is for a total of $13,484 and a little change. It's for some gasoline repairs to the 2010 International truck. Some fees that go to NEMRIC, which is the service for all of the computers here. We have some payroll transfers, monthly bill to Rescue Inc., and the monthly payment to the Sheriff's Department. And the Sheriff put in 21 and a half hours this month, past month. So there was one item on the Sheriff's bill that, did you happen to see that? It
I didn't
was,
see anything.
yeah, something about going to Brattleboro with GPS monitoring, and just didn't seem quite right. If you were to have a
Okay.
chat with them.
There's a date, I'm trying to find a date. Oh yeah, the
13th of January.
January, yeah.
Just was sort of out of the ordinary. But other than that, any other discussion?
No.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We have, we were going to have the road foreman here, but he's got another meeting that he's going on to. So we can open these bids. This is for the Park Laughton Road structures project. We have 3 bids. We'll open them now. We'll review them, and probably at the first meeting of the new board, we'll probably award the bids then. Usually we need a little time to look them over carefully. So, this is from ASR. There's one from J. Evans. And you have one. Who's on the note? Okay. Uh-huh.
So Jason Evans is his, I'll pass it around just to read it real quick. The total is $119,000. Engineering was $10,000, tree removal 2, excavation $7,000, labor $40,000, concrete $20,000, guardrail $4,500, metal arch structure $11,000, gravel and fill $4,500. Total $119,000.
Okay.
So, do you want me to
Sure.
read? So I've asked Clark and Sons, total of $143,210. Engineering is $13,000. Tree removal $1,200. Excavation $76,610. Removal and disposal of old structure is $1,500. Concrete $40,100. total of $132,410, and then the metal arch, another $10,800. And there's a note here that it says that the prices for
10 gauge steel.
10 gauge steel, Vermont Class A concrete, and that the structure would be backfilled with Vermont gravel, and all permits,
With A&R and.
and the Corps of Engineers. And that, then there's a note that there's an alternate option. If they use 12 gauge steel, the price would be $2,000 less, so that would be $141,210. And then they mention about project schedule.
This is my turn, I'll read the Renault Brothers. The total bid is $223,100. Engineering, $12,000, tree removal, $1,500, excavation, $49,600, removal of the, and disposal of the old structure, $5,000, concrete is $65,000, metal arch, $17,000, guardrail system, $7,500, traffic control, $2,000, erosion control, $3,000, riprap, $2,500, and mobilization / demobilization is $58,000.
Okay. Anyone have any questions about these?
Well, so it seemed like Joe sure mentioned the road, the riprap and those other things. Does that have to do with the new requirements?
I gotta answer that. I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, the act, what is it?
Act 64, and when is that, do you mind if I ask?
Yeah.
Was Act 64 discussed at all, with the drains, the stone line drains and all that? Was that part of this bid? Okay, so that's all included back away from the structure, okay. I wasn't,
We had a set of specifications that we were all supposed to bid to.
okay, yeah,
I mean, part of it was supposed to be a check from each of the contractors for $2,000.
yeah, I was aware of that, yeah.
Okay. So, I know that Lee wanted to look these over, compare them, and talk with the bidders to make sure everything is
There's a lot to consider.
the
yeah.
same, so.
Mhm.
So, okay. So,
Do we want to invite them to say anything or
Do
offer?
you have anything to say?
Oh, I'd love to hear from them.
Yeah.
The other culverts that we put in, are they generally, have they been 10 gauge before?
I believe the last one was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Quarry Road was 10 gauge.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
This is a little smaller.
Right, a lot, yeah, yeah. Is dewatering gonna be a pain on this one or not too bad?
No more than they all
Oh,
are.
all right, yeah.
It's always a
yeah,
pain, but,
Yeah,
no, I don't think it's any more than
okay,
usual.
okay.
Okay, and dewatering, just for our viewers in Townsend and Newfane, that's when you have to divert the
We put our
brook
pipe like we had last
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
The state pretty much requires that
All
now.
right,
Yeah.
So did the other ones come with checks? No?
I didn't see one in Evans's, no.
No, and there was not one
Okay.
with Renault.
All right. So that's if you want to look at the Renault.
I think it's important to note that Clark's was the only one that included the payment.
Yeah, that, it was specified right on, there was a whole list of things that Lee had in his thing that went out to everybody, that there was supposed to be a $2,000 check included.
Right.
So you wanna tell us anything about about your bid or what the proposal, seeing how you're the only one here to represent your,
I guess the big thing is to just make sure that everybody, if, the other bidders are specify in Vermont Class A concrete, because there's a big difference in price between that and the regular
Right, yeah,
foundation mix.
yeah,
And supposed to backfill all structures with gravel for structures,
yeah.
which is a spec that you can only get at certain places.
Right, yeah.
It's supposed to be engineered and then, you know, the engineered plan is supposed to be approved by the town, be it you or Lee or whoever. And then, before it, you know, before you go ahead with construction or order materials or whatever.
Who does your engineering?
Ron Bell?
Ron does, yeah, okay.
There's kind of a rough, really rough sketch design in there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to visit with Lee and see, you know, so we know specifically what he talked about in terms of ditching and.
Yep.
But I appreciate you taking the time to come tonight, that
Yeah.
Well,
speaks well.
we always figured if you're gonna put the effort into the bid, you might spend a little more time.
Walking in with it, yeah, yeah.
I'm just curious, why is there a $2,000 check that was requested? What's the purpose of it?
It's just bid security.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's a,
The town will hold that to the end of the project,
I see.
and for
Okay.
some reason, it's in lieu of bonding.
right,
Uh-huh,
yeah.
yeah.
If you require bonding, you can pretty much figure on 5 to 7% additional cost.
Okay, because I think with one of the bids, I did see a bond.
I didn't notice that unless it was
Yeah.
within ours.
Yeah, I think it was, that's who it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that would be in lieu of your $2,000 check.
normally a bid bond is 5% of the total
Oh, yeah,
project
okay, yeah,
amount.
Right.
yeah.
Nothing in Evans one, was there?
No, I didn't see one, just certificate of insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
security of insurance.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So we need Lee's input for sure.
all right, great.
You've done 2 or 3 of our projects in the past few years anyway, yeah.
We did, yeah, we've done one on our own, and we worked with Lee on
Right,
two others.
Dutton Farm Road and then the Quarry Road.
Yeah, and we did the one up on the mountain.
Oh, that's right too, yeah.
Not Lost
Ravine,
Mile, Ravine.
Ravine.
Which road?
Ravine Road or like, where you kind of straighten the road, the old road went down and around.
Just
kind of-
little cards.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
That's where we visited him, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, Lee did the bulk of the work. We had an excavator there and assisted him, but
Yeah,
okay,
All right.
great.
yeah, thank you guys,
Thanks for
we'll
coming.
see ya.
Yeah.
great for snow.
Yes.
Yeah, just 4 or 5 inches at a time though, all right?
That's right.
Thank you. Thanks.
See you guys, thanks for
Thank
coming.
you very much. Okay, so, anything else you want to discuss about those bids?
No, I think it'd be good to visit with Lee and get his take and.
Yep. Yep. All right, moving on to correspondence for information. We've got newsletters and legislative reports from VLCT. There was a letter from the listers. It's an RFP, a request for proposals. They're thinking that the town will need a reappraisal within the next few years, and so they have written up a request for proposals that they will send out. And their timeline is to send it out and hopefully get replies and open bids in August.
Seemed like a long
Yeah,
timeline.
yes.
And who are the likely responders?
I don't know. This would be the first one that I would, be involved with.
Yeah, I'd like to know a little more about the process and, you know, who are the people that would be
I think-
responding to it?
Yeah,
Well, they're professionals, that this is what they do, is they go around and do appraisals for town and assist towns, but I haven't been involved in one directly.
Uh-huh.
I just, from watching other town meetings,
yeah, yeah.
or town select board meetings, it's been interesting when we talk about them, and it's not inexpensive either, so.
Right.
Now, when the current appraisal assessments were done, did we use that outside folks?
No, I think that was the last time
Right.
they did it, and now, I guess the sense is that most municipalities in the state rely on outside services.
Yeah, I guess I think it would be helpful to have the history of Dummerston's reappraisals, you know, when it was done in the past and how, and then a little bit about what we might expect in terms of who would respond to it, and who would give us that information, like who
The
has.
listers.
The listers, yeah, it's one of the listers, yeah.
So would they come to a meeting
I
and
think
let us know, or would it?
They would. We're going to have schedule some time with them on another issue, so.
Good, so we can have a
yeah.
kind of a Q&A.
I would think so.
That'd be
And,
great.
I don't know when they plan to send this out, so we have some time.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we have some
Yeah.
time, because it's a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's $70,000. There's money set aside. The state helps set aside
Yeah.
money each year, and so the fund is right about
Yeah.
what it would cost to do an appraisal now.
Well, the cost is one thing, but also it affects every single homeowner
Yes.
in Dummerston, and we would like it to go well and seem fair, and
Yeah, sure,
the stakes are a little high.
right. Everyone would like it to be fair.
That's probably a good bet there.
That's why we elect our listers and don't appoint our listers. That's their job to do it right.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, it's probably a good bet there will be more grievances, whatever, you know,
Right,
however they come down, somebody will be
yeah.
concerned.
Actually, off subject, but does somebody have the warrants? I
Oh,
wanted to
right.
review that.
We
Oh,
can
yes,
go ahead and sign those.
I just wanted to review that.
Right. Let's see, we have, there was an email from some people that may be purchasing the Hidden Acres campground.
Right, yeah, that was interesting.
A DRB decision regarding Beaver Pond Road, a B&B in that area. Anything you want to discuss further in that correspondence? All right. So, moving on. Correspondence for discussion and or action. We did get an email from Robert Fisher, Bob Fisher, the attorney for the town, and stating that the Trans-Canada has easement on property in Dummerston along the Connecticut River. And that has been valued at a certain amount over the years. And there was a reappraisal that the state conducted, and it came out much higher than what had been the appraised value. And this went to, the listers were involved, then the Board of Civil Authority, or was it the Board of Abatement? Maybe do you remember?
I would have said civil authority, but I may be mistaken.
Okay, I'll say Board of Abatement, just to hedge our bets here. So it's going to go to court, all up and down the river, and in Somerset also. This has been litigated. And the state provides some legal help, but the plan that we pursued was to let some of these towns settle, and that might be a guide in resolving the differences we had with TransCanada and the state's appraisal. So Bob Fisher is saying, well, it's time, in April, this would go to court. And so we need to reach an agreement to either reach an agreement with TransCanada before that, or decide to go ahead with trying the case. And so he'd like to get together with the select board and the listers and set up an appointment. We'll,
Thanks.
right now, we're thinking that we'll wait till after town meeting, and then,
Bob seemed to think that was okay.
yeah, come up with some dates. So, bring your calendars to the meeting. We'll meet and reorganize right after town meeting that Wednesday, so.
Oh, that Wednesday, okay.
Yeah, so we may want to try to come up with some dates there and run them past Bob Fisher.
Okay.
So,
Will we meet right after the town meeting's over?
no.
Or at our
that's-
6 o'clock?
That's on Tuesday.
Oh, right.
So we'll meet on Wednesday, the
Oh,
2nd.
yeah, okay, yep.
We could meet, have a, finish some of that tie.
No, I was just clarifying, I wasn't making any suggestion.
Yeah. Sometimes we've actually met that evening.
That's what I thought you were saying,
Yeah.
so that's what I was,
Yeah, that's what I wasn't trying to say. There've been times when our regular meeting wouldn't be for 2 weeks or so after town meeting, and so we sometimes will meet on town meeting night after the votes are tallied to reorganize. But I think the town will manage, 24 hours till the
Yeah.
following Wednesday. You think?
I think they'll do just fine.
Okay, all right, all right. Let's see, so, under unfinished business, well, we have town meeting coming up. And, let's see, Cindy Jerome did make out how we are to present the articles.
Yep.
Anyone have a copy of that?
I don't, for some reason.
do you want me to make you a copy?
Yes, that would be fantastic, thank you.
Yeah, if you can make an extra one, please.
Sure. I was given a new copy just before the meeting began, and
You've lost it.
I've lost it. I
I'm
don't know.
surprised I don't have that right here. Usually I'm the one that ransacks your stuff.
Yeah,
Better make another one, Geraldine.
kidding. I didn't even see you grab mine.
I'm getting better
You're
at
getting
it.
better at this, yeah.
Oh,
All right, well, I guess we can wait till Geraldine comes back.
Is this what I refer to as her cheat sheet?
Yes, but I wouldn't call it that.
Call it a script.
A script to properly, we have a moderator that wants to do things right, and so to present the articles in the proper format is what we should do.
And we're in the afternoon, as I recall.
Well, we could be, it's only a $3.5 million school budget or something like that, so that could be done in about, 15 minutes or half an hour at the most.
yeah.
So we could go on in the morning. Of course, we'll have legislators coming. I don't know if any presidential candidates will want to speak. The governor might come down. So sometimes that tends to drag things. And then we have lunch, and then everyone's too tired. So after that, my guess is we'll start in the morning, but won't really get cranking until the afternoon. So, if you're,
So who goes first?
the school board goes
School board.
first this year. We alternate back and forth.
Okay.
Yep. So, Oh, okay, thank you. Anyone have any questions about,
No.
so,
It might be well just to confirm, just go over again, you know, who's doing what.
if you look through this script. you
Oh,
see-
there we go. Isn't she clever? Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, so I think we're good. And, as long as we remember who we are, we should be
Yes.
Yeah, we better get name tags maybe.
name
yeah,
tags.
yeah.
All right. Okay, anything else about town meeting? You just have to be prepared to, wait for the microphone, be able to answer any questions about your article. Okay. We've got some new business, and that is, this is the Municipal Planning Grant. And this is for the Planning Commission. They would use this money, I think it's a little over 8,000, $500 would be for the town to use. But the balance of it would be spent with the Wyndham Regional Commission in helping work on the new town plan that they're going to be starting in on. It's updating maps, research and development, language, draft revisions, reviewing the plan, assist the Planning Commission, some public forums, so.
I'll move we sign the contract for the
For-
municipal planning grant for 7,500, right?
Let's see. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yep.
I'll second that.
Okay, any more discussion? Any discussion?
Look good to me.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, got that. So, just takes one signature for this one. 60, all right. Okay. Well, now we come to the part, I was remiss in not asking the public whether they had any comments or thoughts they wanted to share with us.
I'm all set for tonight, thank you.
Okay? Cameraman have anything? No? Okay. Do we have any other business?
I think just adjourning and going home. but-
Okay.
I think we should acknowledge Urudarm's service on the board
I think so too.
with gratitude. Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Most welcome. I enjoyed serving the town.
Okay.
yeah. I enjoyed working with you.
We do.
Good. Great. Any other, you had an idea that we could adjourn?
I'll move we adjourn.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right, any discussion? Going once, going twice, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There.